Hey guys, good day. Today I want to do some bread pudding, so stay tuned for all the lovely stuff I had prepared for you guys. I have not used my Dominican liquors alcohol just yet, so you may be seeing some of that. This is just to melt some butter, but let's get into it. So this is the margarine that I'll be using. It is said that we should use 2 spoons of it. For me, whether trying on clothes or cooking, I tend not to really do measurements. And for some reason, I don't know if it's luck or just the know-how or just have the hand for it or the knack for it or however you want to put it. I just always get it right regardless of measurement. So that's the butter. Here we go, putting it into the microwave now, as we gotta get to melting it. I'm just giving it about 2 minutes really to get melted. After it's melted, then we're gonna add it to this mixture with the egg. All right, so we're going to get the 2 eggs. So we're using 2 eggs in the batter. Crack it. You know, egg tend to embarrass persons. Thankfully, it never really do that today. Anytime you come on camera, it don't want to crack the correct way. All the shells want to get in there and all of that. But thankfully, it played its role today. So yeah, all melted. Right, melted and nice. Did not mess up the microwave, thank God. These are the breads. I use the Hawaiian rolls that we use for spaghetti garlic breads. Yeah, there we go. And now we're gonna whisk the eggs together till there is no clear showing. Batter, whisk. Whisking away. I hope that, so while I'm whisking, let me just get into it. Thank you guys for staying true to the channel, all those who subscribed for year 2023 and before. Looking forward to those who will be joining us going forward, 2024 and beyond. I just hope that you guys engage the page a bit more, leave some comments and some likes, and share the video so we can get more subscriptions. Okay, let's get some milk in there. So this is half. How much is this? Gallon? I don't remember how this thing go, but that amount, you saw it in the bottle. As I say, I just throw things. I don't necessarily measure, and it just seemed to work out. You, however, can put 2 cups of milk. Here we go with the melted butter. It was starting to thicken, so I had to get it in like real quick. And then we're going to whisk that all together. Whisk. Guys, I tell you, I've never baked bread pudding before. This is my first time, and I think I did impressive. This is some brown sugar. You can use granulated sugar, but because I'm not a sugar person, I don't have sugars in my house. So this bag is probably a year old, can I tell you? And still not through, and that's just like probably 2 pounds of sugar in a bag. So whenever I get these opportunities, I use it up. But yeah, the correct sugar is the granulated, but if you have the brown sugar, you can use it. And you whisk until you're not feeling the grains of sugar on the bottom of the pan or mixing bowl. Whisk. You can ask any questions you want throughout the video in the comment section, and I will respond. Here's my favorite thing, cinnamon. I put it in tea, everything. My shakes or whatever I'm doing, I always like to put cinnamon. You see how much I use? Maybe you don't have to use so much, but yeah. Trust me. Mix. my second favorite is what we'll be adding next after mixing this thing. You see the camera shaking? I was almost thinking that it wouldn't mixed in. So we're going in with the nutmeg now. We know when these things combine together, this aroma is just to die for. So you can just guess the smell of the house right now, especially when the heat hits it. It's so gorgeous. You could probably drink this now, you know. Here's some vanilla we're adding. Can't go wrong with vanilla. Oh, with the vanilla, oh, I was getting the measuring spoon for once. Because I have the stuff in it, but I just don't use them. I just wanted to. So this is 1 tablespoon, actually. I don't know if you can see it properly. I was trying to show it. So that's 1, and then we're going with half. So 1.5 tablespoon, if you may. I don't know. Anytime I'm talking too much or in excess, my throat just... I don't know what it is. Am I the only one that suffers from that? So you always hear in my videos me doing that. So whisking them together now. Whisk. Whisk. I'll be speeding this video up a bit. Oh, this is the Baileys. I threw it out of the bottle just to get the correct amount that I wanted. So yeah, that's the Baileys going in. So you know what I'm going. But the heat, once the heat hits it, the alcohol is gonna kind of evaporate, or whatever you want to say. This is me just not wanting to waste anything, so I'm dropping in some more of the butter that's in the container. What else are we putting in there? Oh, peanut. Just to add some more flavor to it. I'm not necessarily supposed to be having peanut, but oh well, I'm just gonna use a few. So this is me smashing up some of the peanut, just to add a few, not a lot, to the top when I'm through adding the bread and all of that. So that was just me preparing the nuts. Sorry again about that. So this is the baking container that we'll be using, and I won't be using butter to base it. I'll be using the spray, the non-stick spray. That's what I use to grease my pans. Yeah, I don't use butter. But if you do have butter, you could use the melted butter and your brush, your pastry brush, and brush the pan, or whatever you have, you can use. If you have parchment paper, you can rub and get it all around properly greased. This is me adding the bread. You'll notice that you see a few other tone breads in there. I had some hard-dough bread back left, so I just decided that I'd add it to it. Yeah. I'm actually going to be making 2 cakes today, but I'll separate the videos. So this mixture that you see to the right of the page that I mixed, we'll be using for both the bread pudding and the other cake. So you'll notice that I won't use all of it here. All right, we're not wasting nothing. I'm gonna be adding a twist to it. You'll see that afterward. Here we go now with the mixture. Trust me, the aroma. Believe me now. And we're just going to press it in so that it soak. Soak. Press it in. Just like that. I love using this baking tin because it gives it a little vibe when it's done baking with that hole in the middle. So here's the nuts and the raisins. And I'm going to add a little bit of flair with some oats on the top, just for, I don't know, just to add a little edge to it. And this is how we're going to put it in the oven to bake. Yes. Finished product. How you like it?